A lens is a mechanical eye, seeing everything and recording everything.
Right now, at this very moment, as you watch these light rays striking the magnified eye, similar tiny beams of light are entering your own eyes. And it's by our eyes that we are able to gain a great part of our knowledge.
It enters the fallopian tube and travels slowly to the uterus.
The dirty needle, the germ-infested cotton, the poison.
Now, when something excites us sexually, this tissue fills up with blood, and the whole organ is extended or hard, erect.
Sometimes that just happens by itself, doesn't it?
Coming from the cylinder is harmless. The luminous dial on this watch also gives off radioactive rays, which we hear on the Geiger counter. Even when there's no radioactive material near, the Geiger counter continues to have the national defenses to intercept an enemy, and we all form a team to help each other through emergencies. You are on that team. So is your family, each member of it. And in your community, every doctor, fireman, every policeman and nurse, every lineman and operator, every civil defense worker, in fact, every community employee is ready to help you if you need it.
We are all packaged, slumped over, sitting like ducks, questioning on whether or not this may be the same simple illusion. Should we all do it? To revolt? To revolutionize? To reconstitutionalize? What shall we do with a country wounded at its core?
What do you think a good citizen should feel?
Feelings of desperation and depression laughing back at us, wearing masks of our own identities. Here, a country clutching their fingers on the edge of a cliff, softly muttering to themselves in madness, terror, and confusion.
Fixed upon the same point in order that we may
And
see
yet,
the object clearly.
we have all tried her, beat her down to a pulp, and we all caught whiffs of her perfume enticing scent. His debt and alcoholism, their skin, never blind-eyed in a moment. We were curious. We lifted that striped skirt, reached sweaty palms under, felt the stars, and made sure she didn't have an ounce of fat, didn't have a lick of sense in her mind.
What are the things that make America the beautiful?
We have all wanted her
So wonderful.
to do things for us, and then put a torch in her hand, dressed her up like God, and make her dance with us. Make sure we feel like kings, movie stars, champions, wars, and war heroes. Our heads blew up like the atom bomb, twice the size of us all put together.
Atomic age was born.
You can never come back down. We drove for hours on the interstate highways, glamorizing our stereos, chain hamburgers, fancy parliament cigarettes, and cheap beer in hand. In sports cars with pickled blondes giggling the whole way. The whole way to our unfortunate disposition. The whole entire way to our destruction. We mustn't look like a bunch of goddamn fools who couldn't find a mirror. We laughed about, our sullen faces intoxicated with old-time glories and illustrious phony trends. We are responsible. We walk away, take our lungs cheapened by famous toxins. They pour like coins from busted exhaust pipes. We say, let's scream and cry and shout and tear this mess down. Let's do it better than they did before us. Let us live up to the expectations of ourselves, and finally, be proud that we have saved ourselves from ourselves.
Bad feelings between you. So anything you can do to let them know, hey, I respect you as a person. I'm polite and courteous to you. You be polite and courteous to me. I think it makes a little money for us on down the road. It pays off in the end.